In this video, I'm going to talk about how I've sold $200K on Amazon in sales this year so far, and I'm filming this on March 4th. We're going to talk about how you can get started with reselling or selling on Amazon in general. And then I'm going to talk about some of the business goals that I'm trying to do this year. So if you're into this type of content and you found this helpful, then feel free to help me out by subscribing down below and leaving a comment. It really helps me know that this is the type of thing that you are actually interested in. And definitely let me know what types of videos you want to see in the future. So let's get right into it. These have been my sales in this year so far, 200K. And then in the last 30 days, these have been my sales, 110K. Definitely more than usual, but basically, if we keep on track like this, it's going to be about 1.2 million in sales for this year. So super happy with that. At the beginning of the year, we set a goal that we were going to try to make 20K in profit per month. At least I think that was the goal. We are probably at around 18K in profit per month. So still super happy with that, but we still got some work to do. Also, we set out a goal to do 2K in profit per month with Walmart. That's a new platform for me. I haven't been super serious about that before. And then also I set a goal to buy and sell property for 60K in profit this year. So I'm going to talk more about those goals after I talk about how you can get started selling in general or on Amazon. So basically there's a bunch of different ways that you can sell and make a profit by selling things online. You can sell on Facebook Marketplace, you can sell on eBay, you could sell on Amazon. You could sell on Whatnot, basically the live auction platform. And I've heard good things about that, actually, but I've never done that. There's a lot of different ways you can do it, and there's a lot of different types of items and business models that you could actually be doing. Like people sell books on Whatnot. People sell books on Amazon and eBay. You could sell used clothing that has a value in the secondhand market on eBay. You could even sell used items on Amazon in some categories, or you could sell items new on Amazon as well. You could do that from thrifting. You could do that from wholesale, buying from distributors or manufacturers. You can make your own product and sell on Amazon. You could do a lot of different things. Basically, how I got started is I bought and sold used clothing on Depop and then eBay. And basically from there, I transitioned into also doing shoes on eBay as well. Eventually, I transitioned. I thought it would be fun to do Amazon books as a side hustle to selling on eBay. And I eventually liked it a lot better than what I was doing on eBay. And that was back 4 or 5 years ago when FBA books was a little bit easier. Although it's still a model that would work today, it was probably easier back then. But I did that, and eventually I hit a really big roadblock where I couldn't send in any more books because Amazon imposed a restock limit. And basically what that meant is I had a goal of having 5,000 active books listed, and they capped me at 1,700 books, and so I wasn't able to send in any more books and continue with that business model. So from there, I was like, okay, I'm gonna start to sell some other products alongside with books. So I went to stores in person and then learned how to also buy products online from other stores to sell on Amazon for a profit. But then that transitions into what I do today, which is I purchase items from eBay to sell on Amazon, specifically discontinued products. And so that's a lot like if you were to just go to a bunch of different thrift stores and pick out the best items possible, except what I'm doing is I have a big list of items that I'm looking to restock that I know sell well on Amazon, and I'm looking to restock them from eBay sellers who are able to find them and sell them for a discounted price on eBay. So there's a bunch of different business models that you can do to sell and make money online, whether it's eBay, Amazon, Whatnot, Walmart, whatever it is, you can make money selling online. You just basically have to look up YouTube guides and figure out exactly the type of thing that you want to do. There's tons of free content out there. And when you hit a roadblock, you need to just look up a guide or talk to a friend and learn how to actually overcome that roadblock and get more and more efficient every single day. And so about the goals with Amazon, like I said, I'm a little bit behind my goal, but still doing really, really well. Basically, I think I'm putting more of my focus and time into Walmart and selling the property that I have, but more on that later. Basically, my 2 virtual assistants who have been with me for a while now, one of them has been with me for nearly 4 years. The other one has been with me closer to 6 months at this point. They're both doing an amazing job sourcing, and basically the virtual assistant who's been with me for the longest is basically teaching the second virtual assistant how to source, and she's giving leads to the first person and then purchasing the leads, and then also sourcing herself. And then I'm managing all of that as well, and then also purchasing a little bit myself. I've been trying to make everything as streamlined as possible and spend as little time on this as possible. I think I'm a little burnt out on the fact that Amazon can just suspend me at any time. I've just been very frustrated about that for a long time, and I've really wanted to build other income streams. So that's what I've been focusing on. I'm 100% going to keep selling on Amazon, but for like several weeks to a couple months, I might have less of a focus on Amazon just because I've been frustrated with the fact that I don't have a ton of control in Amazon's sandbox. So for the other goals that I have, Walmart. I've had a Walmart account for close to a year now. I think I opened one in April of last year, and I sold very casually on there for the last, basically all of last calendar year, and never probably sold more than like 1,000 or 2 per month in sales. I would just list random extra stuff that I had lying around that was listed on Amazon and basically get items to move a little bit faster and experiment with how fast things sell on Walmart. But now I've been putting a lot of effort into building specifically a Walmart replenishable list that is based on my Amazon list, but there's certain things on Walmart that sell faster than others, and there's not as much data. And so I'm doing a lot of test buys and experimentation, the type of stuff that actually sells. Last month, we did a little over 2,000 profits, so I'm super happy to see that we've hit our goal literally second month in. We're doing super well with that. We'll have to make a little bit more to cover the fact that we didn't hit it in January, but that's okay. I mean, we have all of this year to do so, and it seems like there's a lot of potential to do a lot more than just 2K in profit per month if I keep things up. So basically, in order to do that, I have specific input goals that I'm trying to do every single month for Walmart. Basically, potential profit in my head and how I'm defining it is if I buy an item for $100 and sell for $200 and there's $30 in fees, that leaves us with $70 profit. If I buy an item like that, that would be $70 potential profit. And who knows, by the time I sell it, it might go down in price, it might go up in price, but the potential profit is $70. So what I'm trying to do is send in $6,000 potential profit per month for Walmart, and I'm purposely overshooting it because things go down in price and things often aren't going to sell as fast as you think they're going to sell. Stuff eventually catches up and sells through, but I definitely overshoot and hope that it's going to end up working out to actually hit the goal. Because there's also going to be things like I'll purchase something and it's going to be actually in used condition, so we're going to have to return it. There's just a lot of things can happen with items. And so if you want to hit certain goals, you kind of need to overshoot what you're trying to accomplish. And so the last thing is I'm learning how to buy and sell property. So what I'm doing right now is I'm learning how to buy and sell a house. And so I purchased a property in Ohio. I got it for a really good price. Everything looks good with the comps. We're facing an issue where the previous person is not taking the stuff out of their house and basically giving us a hard time about it. So we're kind of on the fence about if we're going to be able to deal with it and do cash for keys and just give him money to end up leaving, or if we're going to have to take legal action. We'll see how that ends up going. We're kind of right in the middle of it. The numbers on the property look really good. I think we're going to end up making anywhere between 15 and 20K profit on this deal, and it's kind of a low priced house. And so that's actually pretty good ROI for this. I only paid about $26,000 for this. Super happy with that ROI. If it works out that I make 15 to 20K on this, I'm going to be super happy about that because that's the first experience. It took a long time to purchase my first property and get that first experience in. And from there, I really wanted to do land before, but I looked at this auction in Ohio and there was basically no land that was profitable. So here we are doing a house. In order to do the 60K this year, we're really going to have to get things going because probably by the time we sell this house, it could literally be the end of March or the end of April potentially. So we need to get things going. And there's a lot of things that I want to be using money for besides just putting into real estate as well. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to put tons more money into it, but we'll see. So yeah, in summary, Amazon is pretty close to goal. Walmart we're hitting the goal, and real estate, we're a bit behind. Hopefully this is helpful. If this was helpful, and if you have any specific questions or things you want me to talk about, please let me know in the comments. With that being said, have a great rest of the day and take care. Bye.